How's that for an awesome shot of my up my nose? Where's my controller? Here it is. That's right, I forgot I gotta embed this thing too. Let's see. Where am I gonna put this stream window so I can still see what's going on, but won't be in the way. Maybe we should just do the Discord window. You know what? That might help make things easier. Add desktop panel, Discord, not Discord. Slobs, right? There we go. I didn't think this one through. Let me drag this over like that. Scratch my nose. This thing always makes my face itch. Okay. Get that minimized, get that minimized, that minimized. Get all this Oculus crap out of the way. Alright. Then get the stream video. You know what? Maybe I could like put it above my head. Then I have to keep looking up though. It's always fun trying to figure out how I want to throw this on the overlay. If I put it like here, then I can pin it that way. There, you guys can't see any of this side. You have to trust me that I'm not staring at nothing. There. That's clean. In fact, I might actually just put the whole screen like that. We'll try this for now. Try this for now. Alright, I gotta figure out what transmission I got in this guy. I'm pretty sure it's an 18 speed, so I gotta go change that. I'm just gonna change that. Pretty sure that's what it is. Let's see, 18. We're gonna find out pretty quickly. Got 8 low, 8 high, 4 low, 4 high. Yeah, there you go. There's your 18 speed. So welcome. Trying to decide for a while what I wanted to stream tonight, and I've been thinking about doing another VR stream since it's been a while. Trying a different camera angle tonight to try to make it at least a little more entertaining, and hopefully it's not too nauseous for those of you who aren't actually in VR and just watching this on the monitor. But I recently just tweaked it because I got a new video card, and it's amazing how much of an improvement this has gotten to be over the old 1080 that I had. So I've been really enjoying it, so I thought I'd share the fun that I've been having. So that's what we're doing tonight. Hopefully the video's smooth. Hopefully it will stay smooth. I am definitely taking up more CPU power by uploading this too, but generally this game doesn't use more mainly than one thread. I mean, I think there are a couple of spin-off threads. I think Fmod's on its own thread now. Like the sounds, that is. But other than that, it's really single thread dependent, so it leaves a lot of headroom for streaming and all that good stuff on my 6-core processor. So we're just getting turned around here because, you know, my truck spawned in the way it does when you change trucks out. Tonight we're rolling in a really cool paint scheme on this W900. Takes me back. We'll take a look at it real quick. Oh yeah, look at this beauty. So this comes from Hard Truck 18 Wheels of Steel. The flame with the blue takes me back to when I first started getting into trucking, actually. It was the first title I played. It was actually a game that my grandparents got me for my birthday one year. And, it was kind of focused around racing, right? It was more of an arcade game than anything. I'm gonna shut this off because this is just ringing in my ears. It's a lot quieter, I think, on the stream, but yeah, this paint scheme takes me back because, like I was saying, that was the first trucking game that I ever played, and it was more of an arcade game, kind of focused around racing, hence like the flames, and it was very arcade-like, but I treated it kind of like you would a simulator, like the game is these days. I didn't at first. I kind of I think I learned how to drive kind of on it. Like I would drive down the shoulder at first, passing cars, going as fast as I could, which was kind of the idea of the game, I guess. But then the more I played it, the more I got into driving the trucks. I started following the rules of the road, and trying to follow the speed limit and not pass cars on the shoulder. And it was a title that really just got me into the game. The whole series, the whole idea of just driving trucks for fun, virtually, of course. So yeah, it's kind of the story behind the paint job and why we're running it tonight. We might change trucks in the middle of it too. I just made the title pretty generic. We're just trucking around. So when we get tired of doing this, I'm thinking we can start with some heavy haul because we got some beacons up here and we got our flags and the banner across the front here. We get tired of this, we can switch to, I was thinking maybe logging. That might be another W900 that I'm running. Maybe we can get I don't have the mods for that. The 49X I was using for logging, but it doesn't have the engine, I think, that I want. Actually, it might have the X15 Commons, which is Kriechbaum's engine pack. I might be able to configure one. We'll figure it out. We're going with the flow tonight. I just realized we're missing the sun visor for some reason. I think I'm missing it on all the Kenworths for some reason. So the first thing we're gonna do is go pick up a visor. Actually, wish you could customize your trucks in the garage. Like that would kind of make sense, right? You can order parts and you can throw them on in your own shop. I mean, it's a whole maintenance garage for crying out loud. But you can't really modify the truck if you're driving it, even if you're at your garage, as far as I know. We're gonna try not to cream any cars coming out of here. There's one I see in the mirror there. So I'm gonna see stuff that you guys are gonna have a hard time seeing as well. So hopefully it won't be too much of a bear to watch. But I just have so much fun streaming these. And hopefully the camera angle is gonna be a little more fun tonight, so. A little more entertaining than like just watching my legs. Trying to show the pedals, Alright. I'm just blown away at how this is working so nicely right now. I discovered something recently on the forums. If you go to the ETS2 section under general discussion, there's an Oculus thread if you're in VR and you're wondering how to make it better. Or just wondering in general. I just realized I can't click on things. I can't see things. Oh, I can. I have an overlay that's blocking part of my screen now. I think I can see it from the stream feed though. So there's. I'll show you. Like if I move my mouse around up here right now, there's from here and up. I have the stream overlay going on, so I can see what's going on. So it's blocking my buttons up here. But I can see through the stream feed which button I gotta click now. So let's see, which one is it? It's this one, right? Yeah. It's sort of visor on. I'm not really a big fan of these because I like to sit kind of high up because I'm weird like that. And I don't like not being able to see the red light very easily when we hit it. So I like to put the stock on the standard. I do like my lights though. I do like having the chicken lights along the side and on the air filters. I always put those on, and if I'm not running a wing or anything, I'll put the 5 lights up top to mimic the 5 down here. I think that's a factory look. It's one of the things I try to strive for. I'm personally not a huge fan You know, the custom rigs. I mean, they look really clean. You know, like if you get like a plate that goes all the way down the frame. I mean, those people take real pride in their trucks, and it's great. If that's what you like, but me personally, I just like the factory look, so that's what we stick with. Okay, now that our first order of business is complete, I just love this look. This is so great with the paint job. I love this truck. I really do. Now that's complete anyway. Oh man, this overlay. You know what? I'm gonna have to fix this because every time I go into the 2D screen, if I want to pick out a job or anything, this is gonna mess things up here. So let me try to pull this up just a hair, like that. I'll look up every once in a while. There, it's out of my way now. All right, so what I was thinking of doing, and you know what? I'm actually not exactly sure. Maybe we can figure this out through the freight market. Yeah, where I can pick up these really cool things. Those things look like they take escorts though. But I was looking for actually, I want to deliver to it's like a wind farm, and I haven't exactly figured out how that works just yet. Oh, I forgot those were a thing yet. Turnkey house construction, like where you put pieces of the house together when they get to the site. Anyway, let's see if we can find. There's some real heavy stuff. Transformers are fun to pull because they don't take up too much room, but they're really freaking heavy. See, I want to try to find something that delivers. There might not be anything nearby. Like, I don't know what delivers to the wind farm. That's what I want to do. Something to like Pueblo, you know, that. But you know what I can do? I can go like this, right? Sort by destination. I know in Pueblo there's a wind farm, so maybe we can find the peas. And we're only in the C's here, holy cow. Oh wait, we went too far. How is this sorted? I have it backwards. Pueblo, LMNOP. Learning the alphabet tonight, by the way. Pueblo. Like I really, yeah, like this, right? Construction house. It's not exactly what I was hoping for. I thought that like, oh, maybe there isn't like a. I thought that like the turbine blades were a thing, right? Wind turbine tower. There you go. Wow, that's coming all the way though from yeah, Washington. That's no good. These are really long jobs. You know what? Let's see if we can find something on the contracts that's like that though. Wind turbine. Ooh, that's an oversize. It's not going to. That's funny. Oh, you know what? It's going from Colorado Springs. Huh. Let's try refreshing it. Tucumcari. I mean, Ogden would be pretty good. I'd be okay with that. But I was hoping to like deliver to a wind farm out here, but I think we're just too far. Yeah, we're too close. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to deliver from Colorado Springs down. Oh, come back, come back. We'll do Ogden. We'll do this route. I like this route on the 70. Well, let's see. I think I'm double second guessing myself here because I do take that a lot. Where's Tucumcari? It's down there. we'll do Ogden. Go with our gut, right? Although the question's going to be now, what are we going to do when we get over there? It's always the game. I don't know the economy super well in this game. That's like one of my weaknesses, despite having hundreds upon hundreds of hours playing. I'm here for the driving. All right, I gotta push this seat up a little bit. There we go. Let's go pick up our part over here. Alright, there is a little bit of lag going on now, which I was kind of expecting. It happens a lot when I'm turning, like this, and I think it has to do with with the mirrors. So if I had nose mirrors on right now, that would really be adding to the lag. Oop. Sorry, buddy, you came out of nowhere. They really don't do a great job with these. They make these turns hard with the fences right up against the intersection. But you know what? It wants us to go on the highway and go all the way around. I'm gonna go the other way. We're gonna take the back way. It's not a way I travel very often.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, there we go. Love the sound of this truck. I guess I should say this engine. So we're running a Cat 3406E. Good old Caterpillar. I haven't run it very recently, so I thought we'd switch over to it again, because we've been doing a lot of X15 Cummins and Detroit DD15. I was running the Series 60 for a while too with a logging truck, and that was fun. I do appreciate that sound too. Reachbaum has been an absolute beast, putting all these sounds together over the years. So we're going over to
Go straight on.
the airport, actually. Colorado Springs Airport, not too far from where I'm sitting in real life. Unfortunately, they don't have a stretch of highway
Right. And then
that goes right by our neighborhood, but I guess that's kind of to be expected.
turn right.
Can't put everything in a 1:20 scale map. Nice old car.
Go straight on.
Hope everyone's Thursday has gone well, as I like to say every Thursday. And as I also like to say, that was going to turn green, dang it. As I also like to say, happy almost Friday. But yeah, I keep poking my head up there to check out the stream, make sure it's still alive. we go. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna have to slip in here. I'm bigger than you, let me in.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Yep, so we're in the southeast area of Colorado Springs where the airport sits. They're actually going to be spinning up some Southwest operations here. They're making it another hub, which I think is really interesting because Denver's only like an hour and a half, maybe. More like an hour for a lot of people from Colorado Springs to drive up to the airport. It'll be a lot more convenient having a hub down here to fly out of. It makes me wonder if they're going to have the same destinations out of Colorado Springs like they do for Denver. It would seem kind of redundant. Or if they're going to like fly you up to Denver from Colorado Springs and then out. We'll have to see what happens. But I wouldn't complain about having
Straight on.
to only go to Colorado Springs Airport versus all the way up to Denver. Because that can be a pretty long drive, especially if you get caught in rush hour.
Right.
Alright, so we're pulling into Sell Goods, I think.
Get ready to turn left.
I don't think that Aerons is one of the businesses here. It is in other areas of the map. Alright, where am I going?
Arrive
Going to the back. Look at that. Cascadia? Yeah, Cascadia Day Cab. Couldn't tell from back here. It's a little too pixelated. That's one of the problems with my headset. The resolution's a little low. That was a T680 for a sec. Alright. I didn't even look at the weight of this thing. I don't even know if it's that heavy or not. I think we have a 550 horse cat, so it's probably not gonna be too heavy then to us. We'll have to be careful going down the other side of Eisenhower Tunnel. Come on, come on. There you go. Drug test. All good. Alright, let's do a quick... We'll put our lights on. I guess we should run with the beacons too. There we go. Looking good. Very nice. I am so excited for this lighting update to come out. Because I want to drive during the day without seeing my lights filling up the ground in front of me. Well, this is a little heavy, isn't it? Let's see, it is. No, it's not that bad. It's only 20 tons. That's nothing. It's a little bit big though. A little unwieldy. So we'll just have to be a little careful going around some turns, getting out to the interstate.
Turn left.
Oh, that guy's flying into here. Low. Now we got traffic going the other way too. We're committing. Oh, we still tickled the curb there. It's a long trailer. I'll try to watch this corner here. Better there.
Go straight on.
Alright, let's try to do this without tapping a curb.
Go straight on.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
Right.
Not much we can do about this one. Oh, there's a sign there.
Turn right.
Ah, crap. Who put that sign there? We're gonna have to eat it, I think. There's a car right behind me. Yeah, we're just gonna eat it. Oh, we'll try. Probably gonna eat that sign, though. My truck likes to eat signs for breakfast. There it goes. Oh, we're so close to not hitting it, though. Oh, we knocked it a little bit. Knocked it a little bit. It's fine. Alright.
Keep right and then turn right.
I think what's adding to the weight is the trailer. I think that's adding some weight here. It's slowing us down a bit, or dragging us down. Oh yeah, there's the airplane restaurant, by the way. I've been there. Pretty neat. It's cool because you can sit inside the plane. They have some booths in there. Really neat. Right next to the airport. I'm gonna take this one real wide here. Not taking any chances. I think that was wider than it needed to be, but that's alright. Now people can go around me. Those mountains look so awesome. I love it. Come on, there it is. Row through the gears now.
Go straight on.
That's my favorite part right there.
Keep right.
So we're pretty familiar with this route we're going to be taking. I think I've gone Denver to Salt Lake quite a few times in the game, so so that's what we're doing tonight for this first bit. Oh, there's a truck coming. Now, if they were smart enough, they would get in the left lane. I wish the AI would do that.
Keep left.
Alright. Pretty much at cruising point now. It's the fastest we can go with the contract job, so it's probably for the better when I'm pulling this thing behind me too. I did see, speaking of the lighting, that the open beta's out now for your truck, version 140. So I'm gonna have to check that out at some point. But I really wanted to play American Truck tonight, so that's what we're doing tonight instead. But hopefully we see a beta for American Truck soon. It looks pretty promising. So of course we're already rolling into Denver up here. Slow down a bit. The speed limits do decrease from 65 down to 60 down to 55, so take our time through here. Slow and steady wins the race. I think I scared that truck back there a little bit. I think I'm gonna need over eventually, so we're gonna do that now. There's the Field Stadium. That's what it said. Also known as the Broncos Stadium. I forget what the name of their stadium is. I don't follow that. I guess the Super Bowl is coming up, right? I think they're playing. Are they playing in Florida? I think they are. Again, I haven't been following. Who's it? The Chiefs and the Buccaneers, right? Been following a little bit. I know the Buccaneers are one of the teams, but I wasn't sure on the other one. I think that's supposed to be this weekend, right? Usually it's the first weekend of February. But the Steelers have been out. They really did crap, like the last 6 games of their season. So you know, they don't have anyone to blame but themselves. You win some, you lose some. It's part of the game. Yeah, so we're going to be struggling a bit, I think. Oh, hi, car. Come on. Once again. Oh, now he gets over, yeah. Thanks, buddy. Oh, he gets over again. Oh, I really hope that they at some point revisit the AI again. They did at one point a while ago. But I feel like with every build after that, they've been slowly getting dumber and dumber. Alright, yeah, trying to pass me as I'm merging. It's a great idea. Alright. It's feeling too much like real life now. I'm gonna stay here because those 2 lanes to our right are gonna end pretty quickly. Climbing up this hill, I think we've got the momentum to be moving pretty quick here. He might actually drop down a little bit, down to 45 maybe. It's pulling good though. Oh jeez, no, don't go. Okay. Oh, he's going, look at that. Nice one. Merging, I think, is the worst part of the AI at this point. I hope that gets addressed soon. This truck is pulling really good though. Granted, the load isn't too heavy. It's still oversized. It's doing pretty good. Oh, guess we're going back inside. Grab another gear. On some flat ground. Now. Alright, we got a green light to go through Eisenhower. I think that the way it really works is if you're oversized, especially like this, there is a requirement. I think that you pull over. I don't know if all trucks have to pull over for the brake check or not. Probably. But I think for oversized loads, they make them wait, and they'll pull over. And then I think they go once an hour. I think they'll shut the tunnel down, and yeah, basically that's the point. Then the heavy hauls will go through. I think that's how it works. Sorry, I got distracted because my overlay disappeared for a sec. I don't know what happened there, but it came back, so looks like we're good. Still running. Alright. We're speeding a little bit here, so we're gonna back her down a little. Got stage 2 Jakes right now. It seems to be holding there. I need to bring it down. Bounce between 1 and 2, it looks like. This is probably my favorite drive in this game so far. Just this stretch of 70, I really like it a lot. Levels off here for a little bit. Yeah, if I had the time, I probably would have gone in here and figured out what engines I wanted to decrease the Jakes on a little bit, because I think by default they're just way too overpowered. Either that or the grades aren't that steep. This one is probably the closest to reality, within reason because of scaling. The other passes aren't quite as magnificent. Or steep. Alright, pretty much to the end here. Here's the bit where we gotta slow down a bit. No passing for the next 13 miles. We'll set our cruise so that we don't get too excited here. There we go. There we go. Really hope when we get there, there's not going to be some ridiculous parking. I've gotten that before where it was pretty much impossible to park a trailer this size, and I had to change it from like the default. I had to change the setting from defaulting to the challenging parking, which I usually prefer, down to you know, let me choose an easier one. We'll see if we get stopped at the scales, and we'll see how much this truck weighs. I mean, the cargo itself's only 40,000 pounds, but I'm gonna guess that we're probably, with the trailer, everything on the trailer, we're probably around 90,000, maybe 85 to 90. Which would require a permit, of course, in real life. Probably just the number of axles we have alone would require that. This Prius is going a little too slow, but the speed limit goes up soon, so if I try to pass now, by the time I'm halfway passing them, they're gonna speed up. Yeah, I'm thinking after this one we're gonna change it up a little bit. So I was just thinking, if we try to go back, it's gonna be pretty much the same route, you know. We could try to take some Colorado back roads around the south side of the state, but I'll consider that. But I'm thinking we might just do some logging, maybe. I put together a 49X. There's an update that's coming out to that too. I saw some teaser pictures of a sleeper cab they're going to be adding, and it looks really good. I wonder if they're going to include a setback axle variant. That'd be nice, but if they don't, there's a really nice mod out there that does that. Actually, I have it. Maybe we'll create a setback axle variant, Western Star, to do some logging in. I don't know, because like set forward though, it's supposed to be more of a comfortable drive, I think, from what I remember. And if setback, what it really does is it helps make the ride more comfortable. because the axle's up front more, and I guess this displaces like bumps on the road a little bit better. Like when you're sitting in your seat, you're more towards the middle of the chassis. I think that's the main advantage of the set forward axle. Anyway, I don't think the setback is going to be included in the update from SCS, but they at least have some cabins, and of course they have 4x2 and 8x6 chassis variants coming, which is going to be great for people who want to haul doubles with a single axle. It can be like do some FedEx ops. Finally, I know there are mods for it already, so it's interesting that just now they're making it official, I guess, with their own change to the game. It's good to see it become part of the standard game, because then, you know, you can use it in multiplayer and it just works. It's part of the game. So, oh, what do we got going on here? We have some merging craziness going on. Why are we braking? Whoa. Yep. So we hit some traffic, huh? Found the right gear. The merging in this game is the worst. Gotta preset my jakes to the full 3-stage. Because that was not enough jake for that. Stop there, but apparently the brakes are really good on this trailer. We're doing it again. I'm not dealing with this time. It's ridiculous. Learn how to merge. Let's see if they make us go through the port of entry up here. We can get some weight. I gotta reset cord on my headset too. Let's see. Yep, they want us in. Oop. Alright, let's roll in here and see what the weight is. Does anyone want to guess the weight? 48 for the cargo alone. I'm cheating and I'm going to guess in a range, but I'm going to guess between 85 and 90,000 gross. Let's see. I got to fix this first. Ugh. I have some Velcro that holds the cord away from my face. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Weight. Yeah, 85 to 90. Let's see. No, wait, no, I don't want to cancel. That would have been bad. Let's try it like this. 86.9. There you go. 87,000. So I cheated a little bit. I gave a 5,000 pound range, but we guessed right. I don't do this enough to be able to get a more accurate guess. $87,000. Yeah. Part of me didn't think I was going to guess even in that range correctly. right, we are leaving colorful Colorado on the Utah. What is their slogan? Isn't it like Life Elevated or something? Yeah, there it is. Life Elevated. Very nice. Good old selfie stick. Too bad we can't go 80 miles an hour. That's what the speed limit is. 65 is fine. That way I don't have to brake. Right. Why can't I set my cruise? There we go. Yeah, that way I don't have to brake as much around corners. Except when we go pills, I still have to get off the cruise so I can downshift. So it looks like it's gonna have us cut up through Price to get to Ogden. I'm gonna check that real quick, actually, because I don't know. Part of me wants to stick to the interstate. Well, you know what? No, that's way out of the way. Now we're gonna go that way. We'll go up. We'll go up through Price, Provo, to get up to Ogden, and then see where the night takes us from there. Probably some logging. Thought I had the smart. Yeah, I have the smart cruise enabled, so it kicked in the jigs there a little bit when I went 3 miles an hour over my set point. Okay, I don't think there's anyone coming. So one part I don't like about this part of the map in Utah, there are not very good merge lanes at all, especially in Price. Like the lanes just converge and there's like no signage. I think I actually looked it up in real life and I think it's like that, so I kind of see why it was modeled that way. It's still kind of annoying. There's a little bit more room to merge, though, in real life, of course. That, you know, the merge points are a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like it takes longer, you know, for the lanes to converge, so like the angle is less severe. So you don't really need the signs, I guess, in that case. But on this map, the way it's condensed, there's like a 30-degree angle with the merge point in the highways you'll see up here, and it's just really annoying dealing with the AI just popping up. Trying to make a run for this hill here. I noticed earlier today on the forums that the Dalton Highway has been updated recently-ish. So we might want to check that out maybe sometime soon because it's been years since I've done it. I did a run, I think I did a full run. It might have been split between 2 sessions though. It's a long drive. It's like literally 8 hours. I don't know why I'm putting my signal on. They're the ones that have the merge. It was like 8 hours. Heck of a lot of fun, but like not something I wanted to do back and forth all the time. So I haven't done it since really, but I love the concept of the one-to-one maps. And I think that it's pretty accurate for the Dalton Highway to be like really dull and kind of boring, but you can't, in real life, you can't really lose your concentration on it because the ice, the snow and ice will just, you'll just either hit a ditch or roll over or slide off the road real easily if you're not paying attention. So it takes a lot of concentration. There's a little bit of a merge point there. There's an intersection up here though that's really bad. Or I guess an entrance. It's like, yeah, you can see it on this side of the road there. It's just, the lanes just converge just like that. See, now we're already gonna have to deal with this car over here. Yep, they just pop right in. Whoop. No one else is gonna slam into the side of us. Price, Utah. Must be a local. Got on one exit and went off the next. See, there's another one. They seem to generally be kind of good about accelerating. This one's making me slow down though. Come on. This intersection. It's a little windy up here. We're gonna be taking it a little bit easier because of this oversize situation. It's our lane it's ending. little windmill patch there. Not where we're delivering, though. I gotta figure out the kind of jobs that go to the huge windmill farms that they have in Colorado. Not sure where exactly the manufacturing is, but in Colorado, I think there's a facility in Denver in real life that's it's a pretty big industry for manufacturing wind turbines. Wow, I'm getting real good with the shifting here. Like butter. Can't forget how long our trailer is here. It is very long.
Go straight on.
We're getting close to that curb over there. We did alright. I think we're joining up on 15 up here.
Keep right.
I'm gonna outrun this truck hauling hay with an oversize. Got a little bit of lag going on now because we're going through Salt Lake, and I'm kind of pushing it with my graphics settings in VR. So hopefully it doesn't look too bad on the stream. I'll check it out later. Seems relatively smooth. That's right, it wants us to... Wait a minute.
Right. And then
wants us to go around. I was looking at this earlier, and you know, I really don't want to do that. We're gonna go this way. I was thinking about it. I was thinking 84 might be faster, but when we got here, I could see 84 was way out there, so we'll just go straight through. The stretch of 84 is a little weird. Like, I'm not exactly sure why it was included. Maybe it'll be part of, you know, a future map expansion. I'm not sure geographically exactly how that would work with Salt Lake. Maybe that's Wyoming that 84 would lead towards. I'd have to look at a map. But you know what? There's also risk of us needing to stop at the scales up here, I think. Maybe that's why it had us go the other way. Oh, no, we get the bike past the scales. Nice. More like we're exiting before them, so. So we're gonna be okay in the right lane for a little bit here, where we are gonna eventually turn left, I think. Be alright for now. There's another Cascadia day cab. You know, that's another option too. I was setting up a city Cascadia kind of deal that we could try driving one of those too. Setting that up a few days ago and then decided I was too tired. I wanted to go to bed instead. Wish there was a regional map like there is Heilbronn in Euro Truck. I guess it's more local than anything, but there's quite a bit of map on that. I mean, you can drive an hour of Autobahn. It's really cool. I like one-to-one skill maps so much. I guess there is one that's being worked on, right? It's shoot, what's the name of it? It's in California. It's something county. It's like a county that they're creating. The map modder. I forget what it was called though. Shoot, you know what? I'm gonna actually I need this lane anyway. Actually, I'm just gonna be a hog. Take up both these lanes. Cause I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna need both these lanes anyway, because there's not gonna be enough room for me to swing into the right lane and not steal the left. Wow, look at that. Woo! What's going on here? People are running a light. What's up with that? What mod am I using that broke that light? Yeah, see, that worked out well, because I wouldn't have been able to swing that without hitting someone in the left lane. Yeah, another my buddy a 9.
Keep left, and then
Oh, we're gonna hog the road here too. Where do they want this thing? It's like
turn left.
going into the middle of the city. Just putting a wind farm in the middle of here. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm too fat. There's no way I would have been able to get out of the way here. This light's gonna be long red before I'm even halfway through it. Rail export, really? Alright.
Get ready to turn left.
The light's gonna change before
Turn left.
we even get up here. Oh, maybe not. There it is. That one wasn't so smooth. Alright, this is gonna be an interesting one. How are we going to get into here?
Get ready to
Ooh.
turn right.
I also didn't see what direction they want us to go in. Hopefully this way is fine.
Turn right.
We're gonna take up all of this.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, hopefully I made that wide enough. I think I did. Ooh, barely. Yeah, we're good. Ooh, that was close. Alright, what orientation do you want us in? Okay, we're facing the right way. We're facing the right way. Phew. That would have been embarrassing. That would have been a pain in the ass trying to turn this thing around. Alright, this should be pretty straightforward here. As long as I have it lined up from the get-go, looks like we'll be good. It'll be close enough. They can clean up after my mess. There it is. Alright. Very nice, very nice. Let's just turn our lights off here. Alright. Wind turbine. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Nacelle. Delivered from Colorado Springs to Ogden. Nice. Okay, what time we got? Quarter of... Let's do... Let's see. Do I have a 49X configured? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a heavy haul though. Not exactly logging. Let's put one real quick. What the heck? I want to put together a setback for day cab driving. Like this one, right? Yeah. Nice thing about this mod too is that it fixes the front axle. It kind of sticks out really far in the stock truck. It looks silly, really. This looks more like it would in real life, so I appreciate that. Let's go with the red, the Western Star red. I do like that. I really do. I want to put a headache rack on it too, right? Well, first of all, let me see if I can get the right engine. Let's throw in the engine sound pack engine, which is... Oh, that's right. It's only the Dang it, it's only the ISX. What other options do we have? Let's see. Do I have... Oh, maybe this is the X15. Hang on. I might have changed the sounds through here. So we might be okay. Let's see. I'm going to put a 10 speed in here, I think. Even fuller, right? Yeah. 10 speed. We'll switch it up a little bit from the 18. Let's put in, I like the black. Gray, black. We're going to go black interior. Do we want to put in maybe like a GPS, maybe? Yeah. Get rid of the tablet. Try a little bit more of a workhorse kind of setup here. Basic wheel. Trying to be a little quick about this because I know I spend a lot of time screwing around with this stuff, but I really do. I like doing that. I like configuring. There you go. Got some proper beacon lights in case we need them for wherever we're heading. Forester logging setup. I don't like the yellow. I don't like that. Let's just go with the standard. We got the regular factory stacks. That's good. Got the standard vent. Let's go with the covered vent. Why not? We're not going to see it though. That's okay. I'm going to go with aluminum or chrome. We're going to go aluminum. We're going to go with polished alcoas. Those look nice. Very nice. Let's get those all around polished alcoas and here too. You know what? Hang on. We want the heavier axle. Ooh. Yeah, that looks more logging appropriate. I like that. What we got going on back here then? 5x14, now it's just single axle, okay. Feel like we need a bigger tire now though. We'll figure that out. I have a lot of fun configuring these trucks too. Sometimes even more fun than driving them. Alright, we're just setting up now the standard flange nuts that come with Smarty's wheel pack here. Let's figure out the tire situation now. So what do we got in the front now? We got 385 Michelins. Let's try to get 385 rears. These are what? 11R22. Let's see if they have a 385. Of course not, because that's like Euro spec, right? I don't even know how to read tire sizes. I don't exactly know anyway. R22.5. Ooh, that's chonky. That's a thick wheel. Look at that. I don't want, that's too thick. 22.5, 385, 65. It just seems like it's leaning up, you know? 295, it's too small. Ooh, that looks better. I do those, huh? XDN2s. I'm not an expert with tires, but those look to match somewhat, right? Those look decent. We're gonna stick with the black mud flaps. Not a fan of the white. I think that they just show the dirt so easily. We got side lights on here? No. But we can put on a paint trim there, which we're gonna do. We're trying to tone down the chrome a little bit. We'll put the plastic mirror. We'll put the plastic mirror up there. Maybe the standard sun shield. Yeah, I like the chromes. We'll do a little bit of chrome, a little tasteful chrome. How about that? Without the sun shield, it looks silly. What's the difference between standard and exclusive? Oh, it has chrome trim on it. Interesting. Alright. We're going with the chrome. This matches the mirrors. Can we do paint on here though? Oh, look at that. if we did that, then the problem is that that's gonna stay chrome, you know? We'll keep it looking a little tasteful with the chrome, how about that? Got the set back axle. I got the standard bumper. Looks good, I like it. I like it. This will be a good logging truck. Hopefully the engine sounds aren't stock. If they are, we'll just deal with it. So we gotta get back on the road here if we're gonna do another job. Let's set up camp up here. I know that there's a logging site. Actually, I take that. We'll move it. I take that back. I want to go to I want to go to Steamboat Springs because I did that the other night and that was a lot of fun. So let's do that. Let's move this guy that we just bought. We'll move. Oh, not upgrade. We're gonna move him to Steamboat Springs with our Cascadia, our lovely. I love this thing too. I like my spec'd out Cascadia here with the elite trim, and it's got the chrome bumper, which you can get from the factory apparently too. It's really cool. And then of course I also have one that's you know, kind of fleet spec. It's got the Aero X trim on it. It says not available, not applicable for the engine, so if I try to customize it or anything, it's going to crash the game because I have to pop a mod in that I'm using for it for the engine right now. So we won't be driving that one. We're going to drive the one we said we're going to drive. So how are we going to do this? Driver manager, me, relocate to Steamboat Springs to the Western Star. Look at that beaut. Let's get this trailer going then. Box. We haven't done dumping recently either. All right, here we go. We got our logger trailer. We have the Arctic logger too. Short logger though. Let's just do this one. We used a stock one. The stock one isn't bad. It really isn't. All right. Let's get a quick job in here. And holy moly, I forgot. I gotta adjust some stuff here first because it's a little too low to the ground there. That's better. Let me get the mirrors set up. I always forget that I gotta do this whenever I'm messing with new trucks. Let's get that small mirror swung out so that we can see as far over as we can with the fisheye lens. I cannot see that far over. There we go. Side mirror. That out. Like so. Let's see, the right hand mirror looks okay. I'm gonna bring it up just a tad. And swing out that small mirror on the right as well. It's hard to see it in VR right now. That should be good though. Alright. Oh. We'll deal with it. It's the stock sounds. Alright, it's okay. We'll deal with it for the last little bit tonight. Let's see if we can get a short job in. The Boise, that is not short. Come on, game. Please. Cargo market. They do not want to give us a short job here. Nope, that's not what I want in game. They're not cutting us a break here at all. Boise. Boise isn't terribly far, but then again, we're going to have to go on 70. I don't want to go that same way again. Come on, give me something shorter. Ooh, that's disappointing. Maybe we can trick it. Come on. Oh, they are stuck on. They are stuck on sending us. The boys, I don't have an hour tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I can't do that one. All right, Plan B. Let's haul up to Idaho. We're gonna teleport here. At least try. How do you spell that? Or de Coeur d'Alene. I think that's French, right? Is that not how you spell it? Go. There we go. All right. We're just going to start at the logging site. Because that's pretty much all we can do at this point. It's 90. Where are we going? Where is it? Where are we going? Come on. There it is. It's over here. We'll start actually at our garage. I take it back. We can drive over there. It's fine. I think it will be within range from our... I thought I had a garage here, but we'll steal it. We'll steal it. It's fine. Only yell at us. As long as we're sitting here and get out. Those are those are some chunky tires. I should have put flares on it though. I forgot about that bit. Put the little plastic fender flares. No, we're gonna reset the navigation on that. Can we get... No, we're not close enough. Okay. We'll drive there. It's fine. Yeah, it is kind of far, isn't it? We'll drive over there. See what they have for us. Real quick, let's make sure that for job length is all the way down. Gotta change this guy to a 10 speed. Yeah. Alright. Now I get to listen to these lovely default sounds. I mean, if they were mixed better, I wouldn't be so critical of them.
Get ready.
They just do not sound that good at all.
Turn right.
You can hardly tell the difference between 1,000 and 1,500 RPM. It's just not realistic. I'm sorry. But we'll deal with it for this last little bit tonight. Remember that we're shifting at 10 speed.
Turn right.
Oof.
Get ready. Turn left.
Should have just picked up the other W9.
Turn left.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if I still have the mod in that'll give us the Series 60. Let's check. Let's check that real quick. Because if there is, I am very tempted. Oh, you know what? I think I reset that mod though too. Yeah, I think I reset that mod. I don't think I have the Series 60 anymore. I've been messing with my mods a lot for the sound. Just default sounds are just... Anyway, we got a bit of a stubbier nose. It's a bit of a different style truck, of course. So we're switching it up a bit tonight. Just trucking around. Just trucking around. Wow, these brakes are ridiculous. I have to check though at least, because like this is partially driving me mad. Where is it now? Vehicle browser, truck browser, Western store. Where is it? Mod. Oh yeah, could have used the mod too. Let's see. Do I have the? No, see. Now the only one that's in there is that ISX. You know what? I might just throw that ISX signature in there. It's kind of loud though. Where's the service for here? Oh, there it is. Let's just fly over there, plop it on. Yeah, the sounds. Yeah, it deserves to die. Deserves a lack of clutch. Okay. Where is it? Where are we? Where is that? Spokane. You're very close to Washington here. Okay, where was it I saw it on the map? Oh, way down there. Okay. Alright, well, we'll go down here. Change out the, change it out. We'll use the ISX 15.
Finding a new route.
Because that is one that is working with my mods right now. Might be a little OP with a 10-speed transmission. Actually, you know what? I'm going to throw in a 13-speed. Yeah, without the retarder. Okay.
Finding a new route.
Alright. We'll go with this one. It might not be exactly fitting. In this truck, but you can get, I'm sure you can get a glider kit if you really want to. I gotta find my way out of here. I think I just went through the way the cars go. Oops. Oh yeah, this is gonna be painful because now I'm gonna block the road
Keep
so I can
left,
turn.
and then turn left.
Oops.
Turn left.
Oh, you know what? I didn't change my setting to 13 speed. There we go. All right.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
All right. If we get there and there's no short deliveries, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. Should be a local delivery. It's got to be something that comes back up to the city at the least.
Keep right, and then
I'd
continue
like to go a
straight on.
little bit further than that. We'll see what they've got.
Go straight on.
Heck, with a 600 horsepower engine, we could pretty much start in like fourth. We'll give the clutch a little slack though. Don't want to burn it up. That's still a little bit much.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight
That
on.
X15 sound that Krieshbaum has, that his friend recorded on a, it was a Kenworth. I think it was an Australian truck. It sounds so good. I've driven it before. It's in my white Cascadia that I was showing off earlier. It sounds so good. Love it. I had to modify some files to get it to be compatible with the 49X.
And then continue straight on.
I'm pretty sure you can get this truck with an X15
straight on.
Cummins in real life. Maybe not. But anyway, I'm gonna have to get that working again for this truck because it sounds so good. But it's available for the Cascadia. If you download Krieshbaum's Mega Sound Pack version 3.4, it comes with compatibility out of the box for the Cascadia. And you just have to mess around with engine definition files and all that good stuff if you want to add it
Go
to other
straight on.
trucks. Right lane must turn right. We're not turning right.
Keep left, and then continue
This is a
straight
weird
on.
intersection. Look at this.
Go straight on.
wind's ridiculous.
Go straight on.
Alright. Back to where we were pretty much.
And then exit right.
Once we turn left up here, we'll be on our way down to the forest area.
Get ready to turn left.
The trees place. Place where you get trees. You know.
Turn left.
I'm actually not sure what the official term for that is. I mean, I know it's forestry, but I don't know what you call a site. You know, a forest, I guess. Anyway. Try not to upshift because I will be going too fast then.
Go straight on.
This is a nice stretch of road. Idaho has a lot of nice back roads. I mean, that's a majority of the map, really. I mean, there's I-84 that runs through it. And sometimes it's a little too windy, like the back roads. I sometimes I just like the flat out highway, you know. But there's some really nice scenery along here. Going a little too fast here, just a little bit.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
All right, let's go see what they have for us here. There we go. Jeez. Wonder if I have any gears left.
Have arrived at your destination.
Let's see what they have. Well, you know what? We'll drive up there for the sake of driving up there. Depending on what they got, we might be done for the night. We'll see. See what they got up there. You really got to get that X15 engine in here. It would sound really good. The Series 60 also is, I like running out with this truck. I saw a YouTube video of a logger driver. I forget where, somewhere in the Northwest, I guess, and they were driving a 4900 Western Star with a Series 60 and a 10 speed. That's a lot of fun. Gotta see if I can get that working with the 4900 mod. It's a pretty fun drive to get up here though, and it's not terribly long. Some of these roads are super long. Going to the Steamboat Springs I didn't know about until recently, and that one's not terribly long. I just wish there was a path to like kind of go back and forth, and do some runs like that. I haven't really found one though. It's like that even in like, I guess the greatest chance of doing that would be somewhere in like Washington, where like you can deliver nearby and then like kind of run back up to the mill and just do some runs like you might do in real life. We'll see what they got up here. Oh, just somehow I released the brakes at the same time there. Oops. All right, what do you got? Aberdeen. See, they're all the way across the state. I mean, I guess my greatest chance is going to be something from here, right? Well, they really don't want me to. I mean, maybe I'm messing up the algorithm because I am using a mod that makes the time real time, and the distance real life distance. Maybe that's messing with the algorithm a bit. So, yeah, I'm not gonna have time tonight. That's too long. 45 minutes. Alright, well, just as I kind of suspected, this is the end of the line for tonight. It's a nice looking truck though, I like that. Alright, well, let's pull around here and see if we can get away from this noise. Pickup trucks kind of close there. Ooh. One nice thing about a day cab, you can just turn your head and you're good to go. Let's go down to like, there's like a pull off down here. Yeah, we'll just pull off right here. All right. I think that's it for tonight. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the job I wanted. I wanted a shorter job, but again, maybe my mods are messing with that. So this is definitely a fitting place for the 49X. I've had ads popping up on my Facebook of like logging trucks because I play these games, I guess. So I've seen ads for the 49X, which is pretty funny, like the actual truck in real life. So, okay, we're going to wrap it up for now. For those of you who stopped by, if you did, thanks for stopping by and watching. And hopefully this format works okay. Those of you who are stopping by later to watch too, feel free to drop a comment in too if it looks bad or something. If this isn't a really good format, it's a lot of fun for me though. So, those of you who stopped by later too, appreciate it. Catch everyone in the next stream. Have a good one.